So show me the money. So let's show you the money. So the scenario here, let's say you get to the 85% commission rate. And so really you're working part-time. This is purely a part-timer program when you look at how this works. So let's say you do 2 life sales a week that you submit, you close 2 sales. I mean, come on, you got 10 hours to close 2 sales. I mean, that's kind of ridiculous. And these are submitted, not issue paid. So you make 2 life sales a week. You can do that on Monday night. You can do that on Monday and Tuesday night. You can do that on Saturday afternoon. Whenever, just 2 life sales a week. You're working super part-time, maybe 10 to 15 hours a week at the most. You know, literally, you can probably do that in 10 hours. So you make 2 life sales a week. So at the 85% commission rate, okay, your commission incomes, you're going to make $840 a week. Let's say you work 48 weeks instead of 52. You got 4 weeks off for good behavior. Your total income is going to be $34,272 a year, okay? But with the beauty of life insurance, you're going to make a renewal income. And so the renewal income basically is you make a sale. When that client renews their policy every year, you're going to get a little cha-ching. Okay, it's a little bit, not a lot, but it's still something. And it'll go for the rest of the life of that contract. So let's say you sell a whole life to a 25-year-old, that person dies at 85, literally you will get paid for 60 years on that policy, literally, okay? Now, just to make it more realistic, I dumbed it down and took percentages out of it to anticipate the fall off of some policies, and then I kept it at 20 years. Again, just to make it very, very realistic. And so when every week you do the 2 sales a week, you're laying in another $255 of renewals every week. So that's 48 weeks, and that's over the next 20 years. It's not $255 up front the next year. It's spread over 20 years, but it's a layer of income that is coming in. So the total value of that compensation over 20 years is $12,240 in today's dollars. So look, you're making what? $46,000 total comp, working this part-time, 48 weeks out a year, just making 2 sales. Like, how hard, man? And this includes only life insurance. It doesn't include any annuities you're going to sell. It's not going to include any Medicare supplement, Medicare Advantage, hospital indemnity, cancer, heart attack, stroke policies, any annuities you find. You're going to find all that stuff. This is purely if you just only sell 2 life insurance sales a week, okay? So you get promoted. This is our promotion guidelines. You can get promoted all the way up based on your own production. You can move it from 85 to 120% commission rate purely in sales, okay? So you can make way more than that. You can sell more than that. It's up to you. You know, I'll just say 2 sales a week, but you can do 20 sales a week if you want it. Okay, I'm not holding you back. Again, I'm just basing it on a mega part-timer and how you can build a business based on a bunch of mega part-timers. But remember, no one makes money until someone sells insurance. So I'm going to show you how this promotion guideline works because it's very cool. So you're going to make override income on people, and that's the difference between your commission rate level and their commission rate level. So if you're at an 85% contract, they're at an 80%, you're going to make 5% override on all the production that your agent does, okay? But here's the cool thing that we have called a globe bonus, and it's called a generational loyalty override. What that is that if you're at 85 and someone that you brought on gets to your contract level, with most agencies outside of the alliance, you'll lose your override forever, okay, until you can figure out how to get a 90, then you get that 5% back, okay? But if that agent passes you, meets you and passes you, you lose that override with other agencies. But in the alliance, what we do is we give you a generational override. So you get an 8%. So you get an 80%er in your group goes to an 85, you lose the 5% override, but you get an 8% glow. So you actually make 3% more. And if that guy or gal goes up to 90, 95, 100, and you're still at 85, guess what? You still get that 8% on that person's production. Is that cool or what? Okay, Not too many agencies work like us. So anyway, so let's say you find some people, let's say Juan here. So Juan brings on Smiley Girl. Smiley Girl gets to 85 contract. And then Stella gets in. He finds Stella, knows Stella from, a previous occupation he was doing. And then he brings Zeus, the Greek god, in. He's a buddy that he plays football with, flag football part-time. And then he has Mario. Mario's a friend of a friend that he ran into, is looking for an opportunity. Then we got Urkel here. Urkel gets to an 85. And then finally we got Martha. Martha's his first grade teacher when he was in first grade. So it brings Martha on. And all of them are 85. They're all doing part-time, 2 sales a week. They're not doing anything more than submitting 2 sales a week. They're not working probably more than 15 hours, probably more like 10 hours. I mean, I can't even, 10 hours a week is probably really what they're doing, okay? And so this is what happens. He hits the key leader level. He's at the 90%, or he's still at 85%, okay? So he doesn't make an override on them. So there's 0 override. But guess what? He gets 8% glow bonus on them, okay? So check this out. So this is crazy, isn't it? All of them are at the same contract level, but because they're in his group, he gets an 8% on each of the 6 people's production, which is 2 sales a week. So Juan here is still doing his 2 sales a week at 85. He's still making $34,272. Okay, he doesn't make any override on them because he's not at a higher commission rate level, but he makes the glow bonus. He's going to make an additional $19,354 in glow bonus overrides on these 6 people who've got 10 hours a week to make 2 sales a week. His total income then pops up from $34,272 to $53,626 per year, and then the renewals. So he's still putting in $12,240 a year in his own renewals on his own personal production. Okay, he doesn't make any overrides yet, but his glow bonus on his agent's renewals are another $6,912 a year. Again, we're the only agency I know of, the Alliance, that pays overrides on other agents' renewals. Okay, go find an agency that does that. Okay, so Smiley Girl and Stella and Zeus, the Greek god, Mario, Urkel, and Martha are going, hey, Juan, you're making some cash. You're making more than we are. You're at the same contract level, and you're making way more than we are. You're making almost 20,000 more than us. How do we do what you do? And so Juan says, well, why don't you find some other people that you know? That's probably the easiest way. And let's find out who's looking for an opportunity. Give a call. Find out if they're looking right now. And so you know what? They're not as ambitious as Juan. Oh, I'm sorry. So this is their 19,000. So there's a 19,000 that they're making in addition on the glow side. Yeah, that's actually kind of cool, isn't it? 19,000. That's insane, isn't it? That's like less than 70, it's almost 73,000. 73,000 total comp. And you're just doing 2 sales a week. You're still doing what you're doing, but because you opened up the opportunity of 6 other people, all of a sudden, boom. I mean, that's pretty cool. So these other people want to know what Juan's doing. So Juan says, well, who else do you know? And so Smiley Girl says, well, I know some people. So let's say she only brings 4 people. Not as ambitious. She knows 4 people. Stella knows 4 people. Zeus knows 4 people. Mario knows 4 people. Urkel knows 4. And Martha knows 4 other people. And all of them are part-time. They all do 2 sales a week submitted. Okay, not issue paid. They make 2 sales a week. They're all doing the same thing. But here's what happens to Mario. He moves up to 90%, the district manager level, 90%. So now his income is composed of, beyond his own personal production, the 2 sales a week. Now he's making a 5% override on this team. He's also making an 8% glow on the first generation of his 6 agents direct to him. Then he makes a 5% glow on the second level of agents that are at the 85% level and above. So he has 2 generations of glow. Again, this is where other agencies out there don't pay down into the depths of the organization. Baby, we do. So this is one's income. His personal production income, now that he's running at a 90%, doing his 2 sales a week, he's making $36,288. Now he makes an override of $60,480 per year. That's just 5% on these organizations. Then his glow bonus is another $67,737 per year. So his total first year income on a small organization like this, we're not talking a lot of people, right? What, 5 times 6? That's 30 agents, 30 other agents that are all part-time. They're only doing 10 hours a week. He's making $164,506. He's working his 10 hours a week. Everyone's working their 10 hours a week. Boom. And then, wait, there's more. There's renewal income. And so the renewal income, personal production renewals, $12,960 per year. His overrides on the renewals are now $21,600. His glow bonus on the renewals, again, these are renewals, $24,192. So his total renewal compensation every year he's laying in over the next 20 years, $58,752. So what's that? $210,000, $211,000 a year of total comp, and he's still working 10 hours a week, making his 2 sales a week. The rest of the organization all part-time. No one's done 40 appointments a week. No one's done 20 appointments a week. They're probably booking to make 2 sales a week. They're probably booking 5 appointments a week. Is probably what they're doing. Okay, 5 to 6 appointments a week. Probably what they're doing. Okay, so let's say the people that they brought on, let's say they only know 2 people. Okay. So Smiley Girls people knows 2 people. They're all at the 85. The rest of them, so you expand it by 2 more. So now Juan is at the 110% executive vice president level. Okay. So now his income is based on 20% override on all those organizations, plus 8% glow on his first generation of agents, 5% glow on the second generation of agents, and then another 4% glow on the next generation of agents. See how that works? Okay, so you get commissions down through the organization, not just the difference between your commission and the person below you. This is where we kick butt over any other opportunity out there. And then this is the income. Commission income is $44,352, riding at the 110% level at 2 sales a week. The overrides on this organization is $628,992 a year. The glow bonus and all that mess is $145,152. Do you see the difference? Understand the power of that difference. It's huge to get that glow bonus in all those organizations. So your total income is $818,496 per year. And then the renewals. If that wasn't good, you're going to be putting in $15,840 a year in your own personal renewals. Your overrides on other agents' renewals is $224,640. Then your glow bonus and all that is $51,840. So you add another $292,320 over the course of the next 20 years. Every year you do this, every year the organization does this. Again, all these are part-timers. This is an organization built on 10 hours a week that everyone does to make 2 sales a week. Do you see how simple that is? $818,496 plus $292, that's over $1 million in total comp. That'll buy you some groceries. That'll get you some goals done. And it's all because you found other people to do what you were doing, right? And everyone's made it to the 85% commission rate level. This is where the glow bonus happens. And that's our plan, man. That's the plan to get you out of full-time sales, man. This is your exit strategy. How long will this take? Man, if it took you 5 years to get here, do you think that'd be bad? Because all the time you're building it, you're making a lot of money all along the way. Like before you get to 818, you're going to make 500,000. Before you can make 500,000, you're going to be making 300. Before you make 300, you're going to be making 200. See how that works? It just continues to grow, but it just jams when you get duplication going on. So this is a program that's working. I've made a lot of money in it. We can teach you how to do it. That's the most important thing. So there you go, gang. That is it. That is our simple 642 program, selling 2 life sales a week. And man, part-time, it rocks.